Do you see the sun? Why am I this pale? It's not. I mean, anyway.
You should have sat outside today. So, welcome back to our channel, you guys. It's your girl Yonni and
Lay.
Why don't you say it like you're actually a sweet person? That was wild. Alright, so today we're going to be reacting to
Caresha, please. The episode with Saweetie.
Okay, Saweetie. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe and let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Okay.
That beat. You can hear it in the beginning.
Turn the frequency up.
We have to go.
She don't want to stay in your bag, stay in your bag. She don't want to stay in your bag. She don't want my love.
Maybe it's just how it starts.
I gotta move on.
Okay. Wow, where you been at?
Yes. And then you want my braids back in.
I gotta move on.
I don't like the big forehead girls.
She don't want my love. I gotta move on.
I actually really like this song. You should have been in this video. All black.
Dang, I was like, come on, this is. I was thinking it was actually.
What's up, y'all? We back on set with another episode
She
of
got some sun,
Please.
see?
And
Catch up.
today we got the one and only icy girl,
Hey,
Miss Saweetie.
Hi, Caresha.
What's up?
Okay.
What's up? How you feeling?
Yes,
I feel
You
good.
look good.
You look hella fine.
Bartender, can I get a Caresha, please?
Oh, I know that's right. Can I get a Caresha,
And
please?
is.
This interview is
You need to
being
make a
brought to you by
drink.
Deleon
Like our
Tequila,
own
owned by a
signature
black man.
drink.
Girls
Goes
in the
down
city.
smooth. Now back to
Can
more
I get a girl
Caresha,
from the city?
please.
G in the C.
So you should still rolling it out.
Uh-huh.
How is it?
It was fun. It was fun. I had a good time. It was my first time performing in like a year in front of a crowd that big. So I was hella nervous.
So you did your new song,
Uh-huh.
Don't Say Nothing.
Uh-huh.
What inspired it?
And don't say nothing. You know, I'm a Cancer. So like I've been in a relationship since I was like in middle school.
Okay.
So like last year was like my first time just being single, and I've encountered men who like, you know, we have a good time, and then after that I hear them like talking, like telling people that we hanging out and that we doing some extra stuff, but it's just like, boy, just shut your mouth.
I feel
Do you feel that? Can you relate to something like that? Do you feel like guys like are always like chit chatting about what y'all are up to other guys? And like, okay,
girl.
hey, I was not ready for you to do that yet.
Girl, no, literally.
Those are gossip queens. The guys, they all be gossiping like crazy.
I had a guy literally lie on me. Like, I never met him in my life. And he was saying that we slept together,
Oh, gosh.
and like I get around and all that. It was crazy.
They be doing that. That's
Yeah.
weird. Why do y'all do that? That's weird. Like, it's mad weird. Why do y'all do that?
If somebody don't want you, it's okay. Plenty of fish in the sea. But just to lie, it was pretty wild. I was in shock. I was actually scared. I was like,
You should be. That's crazy. I ain't never talked to you before.
like most men, they like bragging, right? So it's just like a bragging thing. Like, you know, I fuck with you, like one of the baddest in the game right now. So any nigga that's got
thank
you
you.
to brag. They
Thank
gotta
you.
say so.
Thank you.
You gonna be talking this sweet, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, but it's just like, I like to have a mutual understanding. Like, we not public, so don't say nothing.
Right.
And as soon as they do that, I just cut them off.
I can feel that. I can respect that.
Thank
So
you.
speaking of being a Cancer,
Uh-huh.
y'all are like super emotional. Cause my son is Cancer.
He is?
Yes.
When's his birthday?
June 26th.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's so hard to just get him because if I be like, so like, what's your mental state right now? Like where are you mentally?
I'm much better than last year. I feel like I had to overcome a lot last year, and I'm finally getting back to my centered self.
So why do you say like last year you was like
Like last year was hard for me. Like I lost someone who I love. You know, when you think someone is your soulmate and you don't end up with them, it's hard. You know, a lot of people thought that I was just having fun in a single life, but I was hurt. Like I really loved him. And I was just doing a lot of soul searching. My problem is I be thinking about like 10 years from now, we gonna have this, and that. So like when that don't happen, I be like, my dreams be like shattered.
Did you know that that was her soulmate? I didn't know she like thought of him like that. I mean, I knew they were together for a little minute, but I don't know. For celebrities, it looks kind of different when they're dating because I feel like they spend a lot more time apart than like maybe like regular couples. I'm not sure, but I didn't know that she saw him as like a soulmate. That's kind of...
Yeah, but she's still a woman, and then she's a Cancer on top of that. You know how Cancers be. So yeah, I can see that. I remember when she first started doing interviews about him, and she would always be blushing. Yeah, like anytime somebody brought him up, she would blush. And she even said a while back that, oh, she used to have a crush on him or whatever, or something like that. I don't know. So I could see it. And then she's also a woman. You know how we be. Once we're in, we're locked in.
That's some of us. The other ones do a very good job at maintaining and controlling some things. I'm trying to be like them.
Yeah.
Because being 10 years ahead is like, okay, slow down, live in the now. But I feel like a lot of women do that. Like I've caught myself doing that. I don't want to be like that, so it's better if you catch it, and then even if you hear stuff like this, so that you can kind of like change how you roll from then on, because I don't think it's good to look at it like that. It probably used to be, but now today you never know. So
this generation,
they not thinking like that. They thinking, okay, well this is not
this
good
is cute
today, so tomorrow I was thinking like something else. Like, oh, well damn.
They're like, well, this would be cute for the summertime.
Yeah, like what is this? The ghetto.
So who's telling your business on the blogs? Cause of your son, you like...
Girl, honestly, I saw some of the blog write-ups and they were all wrong. Cause the people who I wrote that about will never see the light of day. Like it never even got to that point of publicity. Like no one knows who I'm talking about, and if they did, they'd be like...
Can you try to hear? Is a person, is they famous? Is they...
Yeah, definitely famous.
They're rappers.
I have no comment.
So let's talk about your album. Do you got like an album name for it?
Yeah, it's Pretty Bitch Music.
I love that. I love the Pretty Bitch Music.
And speaking of pretty bitches, I got a pretty bitch gift for you. Cynthia, can you get the gift for her, please?
Oh, you're so sweet.
I got a little song for you.
Oh my god.
You know, something for the pretty bitches.
I know that's right.
I know that's fine. Wait, go ahead. I want you to open it. I want you to see if you like it or not. Shanai.
I got a friend.
Pretty bitches deserve pretty gifts, okay?
Period.
And it came out this year, brand new.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Well, you gotta open it. It's a sling for me.
Okay.
Put your little bread in there. You know, a little woo-woo.
I know that's right.
I know that's all the way right. Okay.
Sweetie got me on the bag. It's perfect.
It's a little Shanae, a little kid. When she went on a little trip, running errands, something light.
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
So, like, what's something we can expect from the album?
I think just honesty. You know, I'm very private with my life, but I think like all my favorite artists are honest with their life. So I honestly like had studio sessions where I really like broke down in the middle of crying because I'm just being hella honest in all my music, and I've never done that before.
I feel like that's great. Like, you know, just us as women and girls, we need something to relate to. Because it's always just fucking nigga or buy me this or buy me that, and we never put our emotions in the song. So I feel like that's really, really good, and I'm excited about that.
Thank you.
I can't wait. Hopefully I can listen to it and cry.
Thank you.
So the Fuck Niggas Free remix. What was that like?
So I love like catching a new girl before she blow. Like Tay Money with Bustin', Mulatto with Bitch from the South. Like it's just something so beautiful, like seeing a woman who's coming up. So I saw FNF and I was like, I gotta meet her. Flew her to LA, we cut it, shot the video, and I had a really good time with Glorilla.
That was the video. I saw you like on the cars. Like, look at me.
It was a lot of fun. I had my best friend there. She had her friends. And it just felt like high school, like fun.
I felt like you was perfect for the song. I could hear your voice on it.
Thank you.
And I'm excited about that.
Thank you, Caresha.
Alright, so I feel like once upon a time you was so active on Instagram. You was like my favorite person to go to.
She was.
To the Instagram. And you was just like crazy with the pictures. Like I'd be like, how the fuck she got like this? Cause I'm not a selfie person. Like I'm not photogenic. I hate taking pictures.
You not photogenic, girl. You fun stuff. You talking about?
I'm like, take this picture. I don't even want to know how I look. It's just like, I'm just not a picture girl. So when I see your pictures, I'm like, this bitch so fucking fine.
Girl, you fine. What are you talking about?
And it was one point you was going like crazy. You just like, you know, ain't been on Instagram in a minute. Like what happened?
I was.
Like I said, I was doing a lot of soul searching. I was in the studio, and I really just wanted to take time to really become an artist. I feel like I blew up too quick. To the point where like I was being booked for shows, for campaigns, for brands, and no one really cared about me being in the studio. And like my love for music kind of just got put on the backside. So I really wanted to like focus on my artistry. You know, because I never had the opportunity to do that. So me laying low was just me just working.
Yeah, because we all know one thing about you go get to it, baby.
Thank you.
And that's on McDonald's.
Thank you.
How was it like having your own like McDonald's meal?
It was fun. You know, I was really surprised because I didn't know that it was going to be that big. And when I got it, like, I really love McDonald's. I really love McDonald's. So it was like one of the campaigns that was just hella fun to shoot.
What was like your favorite campaign like that you had like shooting like work with?
Definitely McDonald's. Definitely Mac with Cher. Cher was hella cool. Like she an OG, but she a young bad bitch.
So you recently cut your hair. What inspired you to do that?
Oh,
I'm like, oh shit. Like one thing about you don't always serve it. You're not scared. Like I love that about you. You go try any color and you make it look good.
Oh, why you make me feel so special?
Because you are special.
Oh, thank you, girl. Like I said, like I was soul searching, I was meditating, and there was a point where I was like just really depressed last year. Like one thing about me, like I'm not gonna complain. Like, if I'm going through some shit personally, business related, like I just keep it to myself. And I think that I had just internalized a lot from last year. So through meditation, I was like, I just want to like restart, clean slate. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna cut my hair off.
So how you felt? You liked it?
I felt good, but I honestly felt really naked. Like when you cut all your hair off, you just feel like there's just nothing to look back at. But I felt refreshed.
You looked good.
I feel like that's something that you went to.
I've done it. I cut my hair. I was bald.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
It was very freeing. I can relate.
I'll get a short wig. I won't cut my hair.
Oh my god.
That's good enough, I feel like.
It's
I don't need the breeze through my hair. If I do, I'll get some braids. My scalp will feel it.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, because I'm not for cutting up the hair. Let it grow.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it again because that ugly face is a bitch, bro. Like that, I was like, oof, I'm never doing this again.
And I feel like a lot of girls be having, I feel like it really looks good for some people to cut their hair. Well, but I feel like they be having moments where they're like, damn, why did I do this? And I don't want to be ever that. I can't.
I only had that moment when I started growing it back and I went through that ugly phase. But I started off with the that Megan Good haircut. That's where it started, and then it just kept getting shorter and shorter. And then I cut like the whole perimeter of my head and just had this little patch right here. And it felt good. I was going to my brother's barber getting faded. Feeling free. I wake up, just flat iron that little flap and go.
Not for me.
It was great.
That's
I highly recommend.
Wonderful creation.
It's not the same.
It don't.
It's not the same.
The only way, I'm telling y'all, the only way that my head's gonna breathe is some braids.
Oh my god. At this point though, yeah, because don't nobody have time to go through that all over again.
Yeah, I was like, okay, man. That's how you know you a bad bitch.
Thank you, girl.
How do you feel about people always speaking on like plastic surgery, like BBLs and we gotta get our body done. Like, how you feel about it? Like, what's your take? Because I feel like with Gorilla, they like, oh, she need to get a BBL. But as soon as she get a BBL, they gonna be like, bitch, you start rapping and get their body done. It's like, you can never please. Like, they want a natural bitch, and then when you get your body done, it's a problem.
Honestly, I think a woman should just do whatever she want to do. And we always gonna have people commenting about how we talk, how we speak, how we dress, who we talking to, who we dating. So I really feel like women should just do whatever they want to do with their bodies. You know, my body, my choice.
I feel that. So what you think about the new abortion law?
Girl, it's whack. Like, I just think that the Roe vs. Wade, it's like I said, it's my body, my choice. So I think I'm really fortunate to be living in a state, California, that's so liberal. But when I see other states put that restriction on women, like, my heart goes out to them, because you don't know what a woman got to get to where she's at to make her want to make that decision to do what she wants to do with her body. Right. So I feel really like I'm very empathetic towards it, because I know a lot of my homegirls who had to do what they had to do because it just wasn't the right time, right situation.
Do you see yourself having kids? Like, do you plan on having kids?
I don't know. I used to want kids like hella bad, real bad. But like, man, like, it gotta be the right person.
So how do you feel being single?
It's fun, but at the same time, I'm very like, being single, like, I be having anxiety. Like, when I go on dates, like, I'm like, I don't want to get caught, like, cause you just, somebody see you out with somebody see you sitting next to somebody, like the whole world just erupts. Right. So it's fun, cause it's my first time really being single, but at the same time, I have like a lot of anxiety when I go on dates.
So how you felt about when you was at a basketball game, when you was just sitting next to somebody and it's like, oh, sweet dating, such and such? What's
hella crazy is like, I never thought the media was gonna take it that way, only because hella celebrities always sit next to each other. And every time I'm like talking to somebody, sitting next to somebody, doing something with somebody, people automatically assume that's my man, and it's not.
Yeah, I hate that. Right? I hate being attached to somebody that is like nothing.
Right, like don't be adding nobody to my body count.
Period. So, you recently went viral. For sitting up somebody that.
Did you know your closet is full of cash? With the Vincent app, you can easily sell clothes, shoes, and more.
This is catching me up.
No selling fees, all the money is yours. Are you?
Because you be under a rock.
I do.
She did. I didn't know.
What was that? Like the whole Chanel store and the story that came out. Like,
okay.
Wasn't
that baby?
Yeah, little baby.
Okay.
How it came about? Like, yourself, did you make a mistake? Did you mean to post it? Like, did you think that people was gonna find out that it was him?
I just think that whole story just unraveled to like something that it wasn't.
So what was it?
Right. You know, girl, I just be living my life.
So did you really drop a bag on you and the shit and stuff?
I don't shop and tell.
So speaking of shop and tell, what's the most money a guy ever spent on you? Because I feel like men these days are very cheap, but I do feel like they spend money on who they want to spend money on. Because in your story, you like 100K, ain't nothing. Check my net worth.
Girl, right. That was like a message to the blogs. Like, baby, I can afford that. You feel me? Because I've been taking myself on shopping sprees.
I know. I saw one time you had the jeweler pull up on you. Bought a whole bunch of jewelry. You always jumping on and off checks. And don't play with her. She got one of them.
You know, don't play with me. Stay with me. But the most, I would say...
I know.
I would say...
You got a call. That's promote shit.
And like, sometimes I don't even post what I get because... Twitter, Instagram, they be like the FBI.
Right.
So I like to keep what I get now just low key.
I know, that's right. I hate a bitch to find out my teeth.
Alright?
Yeah.
You wake up and you be like, what the hell going on?
You ready to get into the smoke?
Let's get into the smoke.
So, we all know some shit gonna go down with this money in the elevator. I just really want to know what was in the suitcase.
The suitcase? Oh, the orange thing?
Yeah.
Girl, it's a Call of Duty bag.
I'm like, what the fuck was in that suitcase?
Just a little, you know, whoa.
So, did Quavo want to cheat on you?
Huh?
What's the
Did
Call of
Quavo
Duty
ever cheat on you?
bag? And why was it woo-woo?
You know, I think the past is just the past, and I moved on since then.
Did you get out of a relationship with Toxic?
I think we had a lot of like growing pains together.
I feel like when I look at y'all, I just love y'all together. Like y'all chemistry. Y'all was so cute.
Girl.
I loved them. Y'all had just spent Valentine's Day together. So cute. Your birthday party.
No, I thought we was gonna spend, you know, the rest of our lives together.
You know, you think that way every day. Like you get.
Is this what getting into the smoke means? Because it's like, okay.
I'm triggered.
Okay.
I'm so triggered, but it's cool. It'd be like that. That's what getting into the smoke. She trying to get in her business and ask all the questions. I mean,
I get asking what happened on the
nobody
elevator.
want to relive that.
Whole that's what I'm saying. Valentine's Day, your birthday. Okay, that's different from the elevator incident. Okay, because that was like a thing, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, you know, like what's going on these elevators? But don't bring up special events.
Yeah,
I said I moved on.
So
that's
cute.
it.
And then she looked so uncomfortable too, like because
that's why she was doing
that was like they was together for a few years. And they've only been broken up for like.
That's what I'm saying. So that's the smoke. I don't know. I just wouldn't. Maybe let's see where she's going with this.
Maybe y'all be in love and it's like
with him, I just knew it was the one. It was different.
So what was the end? Like why y'all ended y'all relationship?
Just differences. You know.
But how do you feel like you want to spend your life with him? Like the rest of your life? Like what made him special? Like what was it about him?
I was just like hella enthralled with just who he was as a human. Like, even if he wasn't a rapper, like I would have still like been in love with him. It was one of them type of things. Like if he was a little mailbox man, and if I came across you, like I would have still wanted your ass.
So
the mailman, sweetie.
Come every day? Shoot, come on in here. Put your cell phone in here. Come on.
Everyone knows that see the slow.
Girl, I had to go get me a little rose. So I was like, I really enjoyed my luxurious experience. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get with myself.
I know that's why I was at your birthday party with you guys.
Yeah, girl. Y'all was looking hella cute.
We had so much fun.
I had a lot of fun.
I was like, okay, sweetie, got a party. It was my first time partying with you. He was like, I'm like, okay.
Girl, my whole family was there.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember your uncle being there. Your uncle was sweet.
My uncle, my auntie, my dad was there.
Yeah, I like partying with y'all.
Thank you.
What would you say you learned from that relationship?
Honestly, I think I learned how to be a woman. Because, like, the way I was raised, like, I was raised in a really tough environment. Like, both of my parents was tough. But
I can relate to that.
I think a lot of people, I don't think that gets, like, talked about enough. Like, it just gets, you just get told, like, it's a bad thing. But being in a relationship and somebody teaching you, like, okay, you don't have to do that with me. Versus growing up in a toxic environment or just, you know, not the way that you should be treated, then you have to like relearn to not be so protective and defensive because your feelings and your heart, you know, are kind of compromised. So you just always have a wall up, and you build it so strong because of what you're going through at home that when somebody comes and that's genuine, it's tough for you to break it down. So it's like, it takes a little bit, and I don't think people understand that. They're just like, oh well, she was too hard, she was too masculine. Like, it's not that. You gotta figure out, you know, why she was like that and work with her. Because women, we gonna work a lot with them men. Like a lot
Too much. But especially like you said, when you have grown up in a toxic environment, you don't have a good example of like what a relationship is or what it's supposed to be or what it looks like. And then on top of that, you add the layer of being young, being in a relationship while you're young, and you're still learning yourself. And then now you have to learn how to like collaborate with this other human being, and you're learning them too. it's a lot of growing pains. I really like how she said that. We went through a lot of growing pains, because that's exactly like what a lot of young relationships are. And it sucks because you do get into the relationship thinking, oh, this is my person, we're gonna be together forever. But sometimes you're not, sometimes you don't. But I feel like having that mentality of being able to learn from those things, and actually like giving the guy kudos for that, like she became a woman. Because a lot of people get out of relationships and they become bitter, and they don't really see the value. And I feel like when you see things like that, you end up repeating the same mistakes.
Yeah.
So you could tell, like she said, she went on a self-love, self-healing journey. You could really see that just in her aura and how she's wording things, how she truly feels. It don't seem like it's like fake. She had some politically correct answers that she threw in there, but I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
You really do grow as a woman. And you get to be, if you're lucky, you actually get to chill, like relax. If you have the right person, they're gonna tell you those things and communicate that to you. Like, you don't have to be like this anymore. I understand. And they'll take the time to like understand why you are that, or where you are, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I can just fully relate to that.
And everybody loves differently. So a protection or parenting kind of love is different from you finding like a real love. A real love will help you change and become a better person. So then after that, it's like, oh, okay, I have the tough love over here, or whatever that was that taught me how to be tough. And then I had the thing that broke me down. Now if I can combine the two and go on my healing, then I can find whatever works for me. Now I know what I want. Now I can direct my energy better. Now I can come better for whoever's next, or whoever is meant to be. So
I think that's true for all relationships too, even friendships. As long as you learned something in the process, then it's not a complete waste. And you always do end up getting better. Like, I will say every relationship that I've had, be it friendship or romantic relationship, it always has gotten better, because I always look for the value or the lesson in that time.
And then apply it for the next one, and now you know how to move. Like, oh, okay, I don't like stuff like that. I'm not dealing with that no more. Or, oh, okay, I did this last time, let me not do this next time. Okay. I like that. I like her choice of words too. So.
Now, since I was in love, I was like, it's time for me to step it up as a woman.
You know how to cook?
Yeah, girl, I know how to cook from scratch too.
For real?
Yes.
I love to cook steak, seafood pasta, a little asparagus, you know.
You know how to cook. That's all. Okay.
But you know I love my food.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about your eating habits. Like, what the fuck you be eating?
Everything.
I see. Like you just be eating the most good shit. Like, why? Where that come from?
I think I've always just enjoyed food. Like, ever since I was a little kid.
What's your favorite food?
Ooh, it really just depends on how I'm feeling. Like, I like everything.
I know, I see you eating like them little seafood.
Y'all see her face? She disgusted with me.
I hate crab. It takes too much to break the crab, get to the meat, you gotta dip in the sauce, and it's just like, I went through all that for this little piece of ass meat.
But I just think it's fun to crack it, like a challenge. Crack it, suck it, eat it.
Girl.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
Girl, absolutely not.
So who you think is better cheaters, women or men?
What you think?
I think women, because we know, I feel like men are so sloppy with their cheating.
She is
So
funny.
we know how to, like, we got one up on them. Like, they so careless. Like,
Right, but I think if a man, I think when he gets caught several times, he gets good at cheating.
I don't know. I'm like an investigator. I'm gonna go through your ex. I'm gonna go through whoever you with, your whole crew. I'm gonna go through their Instagram, and I feel like you gotta like pay attention. Like, I'm gonna go through your anybody, mom or somebody. You gonna find some tea somewhere. And what I do is I like to like lay on the nigga chest, and when they put their coat in,
YouTube TV
See,
has no hidden fees.
she's spilling
And
the tea.
includes
We gonna have to
unlimited
skip
DVR
past
space.
that part.
I'll put it in my notes.
For real?
Yeah, and then like most people they got kids. They
That's wild.
They pay
That's-
for like
that's
kids'
wild.
birthday and some shit like that. So I feel like they real sloppy. Or it's not them, it's like the homeboys. They like uploading everything, you see the bitch on the side. So I feel like with us, we know how to like keep things private, and we don't want to get caught. So we like a little more like we ain't gonna say nothing.
But I also feel like you able to tell when your nigga cheating when how his homeboys act. Like, cause homeboys be having guilt too. That's what I think. Like the energy be a little off.
I feel like
What you feel like?
homeboys.
Homeboys be giving it away to me.
They do. They always be like that vibe. Like it's always something about them. It's like
They do that. I will say the ones that secretly want to fuck with you, those be the
As
ones.
long as you figure it out.
Or if they know that you're a good person, then it's like, then the vibe does be off.
But I told you they're also gossip queens.
Yeah.
So then they be looking and making little jokes and stuff. So when they on the phone.
Yeah.
What y'all talking about?
That's
Okay.
true.
And just cooking. I don't be having nothing in the pot. Just like I need to be in the kitchen so I can hear what's going on. What y'all talking about today. I need to know what's going on. You know, how y'all thinking. When she was tripping, why was she tripping? Where was y'all at? Well, okay, cool.
I cannot.
True. They just, they gossip queens. They give it away.
Yeah, but it just be the vibe. Like, you don't have to say nothing. It'll just be off. But I don't know. I think that you notice those things when you have discernment too. Like, you know when your nigga's cheating. You get that feeling.
I'm surprised they didn't just say anything about like the actual guy themselves, because when guys try to do too much, especially with women, I don't want to say they get careless. It's just a lot for them to balance. So it's like once you start feeling a little less, it's like, oh, it's going somewhere else.
Yeah.
Some of it is going somewhere else because they have their relationship with the guys, and that's not a complicated one. They don't have to call, they don't have to check up, they don't have to do nothing. But with girls, it's like, oh, let me try to still keep you around. Let me try to answer. Let me go in the other room. Let me, whatever. I can't do this today. Since when can't you? Why can't you?
Cause you been.
Where you going? No, you don't go on that day. They just be messing their whole schedule up. It's like, okay, you're doing something.
I don't know, because this guy I dated, he was
good.
He was really good, bro. Like, wild. I knew his whole schedule, and he would be there. It's really still to this day when I think about it, I'm like, how did you have the time? Because you be at work, then you play basketball, then you're with me. So, and where did you find the time? Like, shocking. And there were several different women. I'm like, how did this happen?
They had their little thing at the gym, and wherever their little common spot.
One of them was,
they always got one at the
practices.
gym, so I was like, I'm gonna just go to the gym with you, just in case. Let me see if you're getting any funny little looks or something. Somebody's looking a little too hard, like, it's her. Who is that? As I know that's not your weightlifting partner.
And you know, side pieces, they don't like to stay aside for too long.
Yeah, they get jealous. You brought this bitch here? Oh, okay. Huh. This ain't even our spot. Oh, okay. Okay. We all sharing? Nah. It's like drug dealers in their corner. Their little spot on the street.
Like sneak tell or something like that. I don't know, it's always something about a friend. But I always feel like you can find out information through a friend because they post everything majority of the time. But I feel like niggas real sneaky, but I feel like girls are sneakier. I do feel like we're more sneakier than men.
The stories.
Have you ever went through a nigga phone?
Absolutely, girl.
I had to stop that because like I always go through a nigga phone and get what I'm looking for. And then I'll be sitting there like, why the fuck did I do that? So I told myself, I was like, you know what, like moving forward, I'm not gonna do that. Like I just.
Honestly, what's hella crazy is I think the phone has always been a cherry on top, but I've always felt it was like my gut.
Yeah.
So just a conversation I always have with my friends. Would you rather an honest man that like tell you like, hey, I got this going on, or would you rather not know? Like, would you rather know or not know?
I want an honest man because like my dad always taught you like a real man always gonna give you the choice of staying or leaving. And if you would have like let me know what I signed up for, that's different. Like don't make no fantasy for me. Like I can handle it. Just let me know so I can decide if I want to deal with it or not.
So if a guy told you the truth and he gave you that option, you staying or you leaving?
If I'm just having fun, it's different than if I'm trying to be serious.
Yeah. So how do you feel when they say like women emotionally check out, like they check out emotionally before they do like physically? Do you believe in that? Like do you check out in your head before you show it? Like,
yeah, I think I do check out emotionally because I be trying to hold on as long as I could, and then after I just check out, I be like, what a nigga's at?
I know, like for me, I feel
Hey,
like,
where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? Where the hoes at? That's true though. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Shit.
He do be trying to hold on.
I know when this thing, I started looking at how he walk. I was like, I hate the way he walk. I hate the way he eat. It's like, it's so bad to me. I'm aggravated. It's like, I don't want you next to me.
Have you ever like peeped what he was really doing and just kept it to yourself, and then that's what made you aggravated? Because that's how I feel. Like I'll find out something, keep it to myself, make sure I get a little bit more evidence, but then he just becomes hella annoying to me.
Yeah, I feel like if I've been putting in times where I know what's going on, but I don't say that because I'm like, I don't know why I'm not like a confrontational person. Like I don't like to really like argue and shit. I'm an Aquarius and we were like quiet.
Really?
Yeah, like I go there, but if I go there, it's like it's bad. So like I really try to like think about it. Like you know what, I'm gonna just chill this time, and I like hold so much into like when I explode, it's always bad. So I need to get better with like speaking on how I feel because I'm like, nah, it's cool. Nah, it's cool. But then that last time, you gonna have to put like it be so bad. Like it's like I'm gonna break up everything in the house. I'm gonna call you every day. I'm gonna just like bring it to your front door. But I don't like to really like yelling and like showing that I'm sweating. It's like nigga, I'm cool off you. I ain't tripping.
So I think when I was like younger, I would do that. But as I got older, like I don't think it's worth the energy. So I feel like it drains a lot out of me when I go there. So I'll just disappear.
That's how I am. I just hit the fuck on, block you, and then you like, why you ain't answering my phone calls? It's like, nigga, you know what the fuck you did. I'm not about to ask you.
When you get that restricted phone call.
I'm like, oh, you know me.
Right.
It's not about blocking you, call me. It's like, you really ain't care about me. So we gonna do this to some things.
I agree. You better email me something.
Do you consider yourself freaky? Like, are you a freaky girl?
I'm a Cancer, so I think we know what to do.
I never heard about Cancer.
Really? I think I'm really just tapped into like my emotions and my body, and I know what I want. I feel like if a woman knows what she wants, it gives a different type of exchange.
So are you like a teacher or are you like a learner?
Both.
Oh, I love it. Are you like more passionate or like freaky?
I think it just depends on who I'm with.
Yeah. You like quickies? I ask because I hate quickies. Like I never had sex with her because I feel like that's a quickie, and I hate that. And every time she tells somebody that, like, you never had sex with her, I'm like, no.
Yeah. Girl, all I gotta say is these windows tinted.
Ooh,
I don't care if they are.
I gotta really get outside.
You be outside?
I'm outside, but I ain't never had sex in the car because I feel like it's a quickie, you know? You like quickies, like
You like getting into it.
I like to.
So are you freaky or are you passionate?
Freaky. I'm a real freaky girl. Like, I like to like.
How you freaking? You ain't never had sex in the car. I don't even want to speak on this because
Do whatever a man tell me to do.
Like what?
Get on your knees, crawl.
I know that's right.
Like a dog.
wow.
Alright, that's what some good would do to you.
I like to just, you know, I feel like sex is supposed
I like
to be
that
fun,
too, but
so
you
I
have
like
to have that
fun,
energy
it's just
about you.
submissive and just do whatever a man tell
I
me.
like
I like
both. I like being the
and-
dom and the submissive.
and
I
like
will
a
never
cat.
cry. I will never do it.
You never know.
No, I never.
So what do you think is like the freakiest
Ask
thing
me
you
to
ever
do something
done?
else.
Cause I be trying to have bread talk and just learn some tricks. Like what? Let me see. What's the freakiest thing you ever done?
You know what? If I say this, he gonna know I'm talking about him.
Okay.
But honestly, like, I'm able to, like, know what I'm about to do. Because I be asking. I'm like, what you want to do? You know, I be asking questions. But I think it's best if I just keep that to myself.
I think that when I have sex, I'm more of like a turn around, flip me like this. To me, I'm more of like a, I'm telling you what I want, like fuck me like this, lift my leg, so pin me down, turn me over. Okay, all right, I want to do another position, but I'm learning to just.
Do you feel like men get intimidated in the bedroom?
Yes,
I think they do too.
I feel like we definitely intimidate them, and I feel like.
I just want more women to know that though. Like, the pussy is intimidating.
Very. Have you ever like faked the nut?
I think you know the answer based on my response. But like, as I get older, I don't do that no more. I'm very honest.
Really?
Either you understood the assignment or you didn't.
Really?
Now you gotta think, like, a nigga gonna brag about you too. So I would hate to send them off with the wrong message. You know? Like, oh, he thought he did something. If you don't do nothing, then I'm gonna let you know.
I feel like I don't lie so much. So it's like I just recently started coming off sex, but for so long I didn't. I'm just more of like a dick pleaser, so it's like as long as you get your nut, I'm good. But I'm
For real?
Yes.
What?
I was like that. Like I normally just like come off head, like, and most men don't know how to give head. They just lick. But I have to like teach you how like to like, you know, and I come, but like off of sex, I just like literally just started to come off sex, like literally like I used to always like, yeah, I know that, and it wasn't.
Girl, I be like, no, I didn't. Try again next time.
So because then it's like, okay, I need to do it too, and it's just be like, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like sex is so like, you gotta know what you want, a man gotta know your body. That's why I feel like sex is so like personal.
I honestly wish I just had a big sister to like teach me, because everything that I've learned on my own.
Like I'm a big sister.
Yeah, like just teach me about it, because I felt like that in the beginning. Like I just had to please and act like it was when it wasn't. But the more I became more comfortable with myself, the more I was vocal. Like,
and I also think it's like a mind thing. I feel like, cause I can be about to come, and if I just think about something, it's just like go away. So I also think it's like a person. It's just how much you like them. Like that's what I think. I really think it's like a mind thing.
So what sign gives the best sex?
Scorpio.
Really? I've never tried that before.
A Scorpio, and I was there.
We're meant for you, girl.
Both walk my world.
Scorpio and who?
Who would you say?
Definitely fire signs. You know.
No, I want you to say a sign. I want you to just say which sign you think.
I think Leos.
What is a beautiful woman like you doing in a place like this? It is so much better now.
Leo, yeah. It's a fire sign. They're pleasers to me.
I had a Leo.
What do you think?
But I was young.
What do I think the best
sign in the bed? Get into the smoke.
for my sex life? The life is kind of short, so I only had like, I'm gonna say Libras. But I feel like if it would have gone longer for me to experience something else, I would have tried another Scorpio just to see. I never got to. But I would have tried a Scorpio, but Libras. Dang, I feel like that's a sad life.
I would say, I mean, there wasn't a lot, but I would say Aquarius for,
go ahead.
For the reason that she said though about them being pleasers or whatever, like being with an Aquarius, they were very attentive and like willing to learn, because you know most men, they really just, as long as they're taken care of, they don't really care. And especially if you're faking, like what they were talking about, faking it, I don't fake it at all. You're gonna sense it, feel it in the vibe, everything. I would just lay there and be limp if it's whack. I really will, and I really don't care, because you're not gonna feel like you did something, especially with how they be bragging and all of that stuff, like they said. But definitely like Aquarii. I feel like air signs, that makes sense because we are like people pleasers and we're attentive.
Yeah, that's
like
what
that.
I was about to say. I'm like, I haven't had enough experience to be like, I've heard that men do that, but I don't know that they're just me and done, because no.
Well, like sexual chemistry, I'm trying to think. That's sad because that was a whole boyfriend. But we have really good sexual chemistry. Like, it was wild. That's actually what kept me around longer than I should have been. Like the same, what was he? Taurus. Down for whatever. Because I'm so spontaneous. So I'm like, let's do it here right now. He was like, say less and we'll be up. Yeah. So like, as far as the chemistry goes, yeah, Taurus. But then like being pleased, Aquarius.
Maybe y'all air signs are just pleasers, but I don't know. I feel like a big part of my sex life is me, so I'm gonna make this work. God. So like, in case I feel like it's going downhill, let me insert myself into the equation. So
I never been with a Scorpio before. It would be interesting. There's still time.
I was like in high school, so I just feel like I had a Sagittarius.
I'm just saying.
Two of them. And I can just say one of them taught me some things, and it's like, And I had a Scorpio.
I've heard about Scorpios. I've never talked to a Scorpio.
The best. If you ain't ever, like, you need to get you one just for the, but you gotta get the right one. They just like womanizers and shit. What pussy power means to you?
I actually got this song where I do talk about pussy. Pussy power to me, it means like, for one, it's powerful. It's like a utopia. It's sacred, it's supreme, and it's yummy. So I literally have a song where I break down what pussy means. And I love that we talking about it, because I feel like with women like you, like I love looking at your stuff. You're so confident, and you like exude feminine energy. And I wish more younger women tap into that, like at a younger age, because I think we learn that through experience, you know?
Right.
But pussy power to me is like not just sex, it's just your aura, it's your energy, it's everything.
I feel like you get that a lot too, because when I saw you performing on stage in the heels, I'm like, how the fuck is you performing in the heels? I would have been flipped over, and I feel like whenever you on stage, you so comfy. You always got your hand out, you drop.
You do too, though.
You really like bring out. Like I always say, like when I'm on stage, I'm kind of like in my head, I'm kind of like shy a little bit. I have to like really take shots. Like whenever I see you perform, you always just like drop it to the floor. You bring your attitude out and you like pop your shit, and I love that about you.
Well,
I saw that in your roller that performance.
Well, I be in my head too, so thank you for telling me. But like with you and JT, like I'm a real ass fan. So like when I see y'all on my like sport page on my timeline, like I'll tap it and really look at it. Like y'all get the same thing to me. Like y'all hella sexy.
Hey, by the way, I love you dance. I love you.
Okay, so you know how we was talking about earlier, how you be letting the comments like I would have never thought she would think that, because when I be reading the comments, they be talking shit about how I dance. I be like, damn, bitch, gotta practice some more.
So I love it. Like when you was in Vegas and you had like your Chanel bodysuit, you was like smacking your ass. I'm like, this giggling, I love it. I just love everything about you. I feel like you're like so sexy. I love that you be in your own world. Like you don't really stick with too many people. You just do.
Girls, can we be more like this? Ladies, can we just support a little bit more? Please?
I love this. I'm loving watching it. I'm over here blushing like
exchanging. You gotta hear this from guys, but it's just like I would prefer to hear it from a woman. Like let me know, because we can all relate to each other more. You don't know what these guys want, so if it comes from a woman, it's like, okay, ooh, girl, thank you. Like I needed that today. But for men, I'm not trying to disregard them. It's cool. I expect you to say that. So
yeah, you can't. It just doesn't come across as genuine, because you know they be having ulterior motives. Like, oh, she look good. I'm trying to hit that. But when it comes from a woman, when you get complimented like this and how it's just flowing, you could tell that it's very genuine. And
it motivates.
It just gives you, it just makes you feel better. And like she said, they both be in their head, so they're complimenting each other, and that gives them that insight, like, oh, I'm actually doing something right.
You don't have to read her comments. I can just hear from another woman in the business, like, oh, okay, you think okay, cool, because like I needed that.
Exactly.
So, I think we all be in our heads. I don't know, like another woman that might be like, no. Like we all be in there way too much. So just to have, like, just to get together and be supportive of each other, I think we could do a lot of things and just be more powerful in that way. Like that's just powerful what they're doing right now. So I'm glad that they're putting it on a platform, but can we do this in real life? Like I'm just asking you.
And I feel like
I clicked with you though.
Yeah, I always felt like that. Like at your party, we was like, I'm like, I love Sweetie.
Even before that, though, I don't know if you remember. Remember when I was trying to convince you to stay in Atlanta? I was like, I want to hang out with her.
Yeah, I
love your vibe
at the studio. And I was like, I gotta leave. I wish I would have stayed, but I love to like hang out with you more. I just love everything about you. I love the way you carry yourself.
Thank you.
I love the way you speak.
Really?
I love how you support like all the women. Like earlier you said like how you love to like help, you know, other female artists, and you just like be out the way. So I just really love that about you. And I feel like, you know, you get to your money, you're private, you that bitch. It's so cute.
You that bitch. So you making me like ooze inside.
Yeah, I just want to I want to give you your flowers.
I want to give you your flowers.
I'm like cute. Somebody for my team.
So cute.
Gotta go shopping for you.
I gotta go shopping for you. Are you one of them girls, like I know, like a nigga love going shopping for you because your body, your face, everything is just so perfect.
Say, thank you.
Thank you.
So we're gonna get into this or that.
Okay.
Athletes or rappers?
Rapper.
But you always in the basketball game.
I like sports.
You know?
I love sports. I grew up playing sports. So like I've never talked to an athlete.
Really?
Like, I don't know. It's just something about them.
I didn't know what I was saying, but I want to get a bet, man. I'm saying, fuck you.
Go fuck it.
I feel like with athletes, they like live through rappers. I feel like they want their lifestyle so bad. Like
so bad. It's ridiculous.
They got so much structure, they don't really have freedom.
Right.
But they have to like practice home. They can't really be, in the club.
I just kind of feel like athletes got like restrictions. And I grew up in like a football and basketball family. So I grew up around athletes. So to me, that's like normal. Yeah. Like all my uncles, homeboys be like football players, basketball players. So to me, that's like normal. Like I like the other side.
Yeah, like good and outside. I start athletes I always have like, damn, when you get another one, like,
what do you think?
Corny ass nigga.
Athletes or rappers?
Athletes.
Dang.
I think rappers just be so skinny. I don't like I don't like skinny men like that. I need to have definition, and they just don't do enough for me. It's not about the athletes like actually playing. It's just your physique and your working out, because that's something that I like to do. So plus, like, I don't know, it's just I'm a big girl. So, like, I can't be no small.
I cannot.
Real, because if they was talking about the bedroom earlier, I feel like I need to be picked up. So, the skinny guy is just gonna not be able to last that long. So, like,
you'd be surprised. Some of them. No. I don't know. I think I would probably say athletes too, because of the structure and all that. Rappers, they be doing too many drugs. They be skinny. They be short. Oh my goodness, very short in real life. And I don't know. A lot of them don't even live the life that they be rapping about. They just be talking.
I don't know if I would care about that. It's literally like, I don't know.
Like if you are rapping
their interviews, like I watched designers interview, I was like, oh my gosh,
I cannot.
I was just like, I mean, yeah, I feel like I could be more chill.
But really, I feel like neither. I wouldn't want neither.
Yeah, but we had to pick. They should have just said like musician.
Yeah, they should have, because I could go for a musician, like jazz singer, like Masego. I have the biggest crush on him because he's so funny.
Maybe because they rap. They say rappers.
Yeah,
so that makes sense. Did she date a rapper, Caresha?
Diddy.
Is he really a rapper? Does he count? No, does he count? What did he be? Okay, let's just play the video. I don't want y'all coming for me.
I could not.
Like, you really is like in the house, not really outside, and you like really living through like rappers. So I agree with you on that 100%. Would you consider a fat and short dick or no? A long and skinny?
Oh
wow.
Neither.
Yeah.
But if you had to pick.
If I had to pick?
Across one of them in lifetime.
Gosh.
I think size matters and width matters. So, you know, long and girthy.
That was not She don't want to answer.
Spit or swallow?
I think it depends on my mood.
I'm not a swallower. Like, throwing none in my mouth. I hate the taste of that. It's warm. If you spit in my mouth, nigga, you won't finish me, and I ain't sucking your dick for a minute.
You gonna fight him?
I just always bite them into my mouth. I mean, I don't know. But it, like you said, it depends on it because, like, nigga, I love you.
It really just depends on the mood and who it is.
But I never swallowed. So I mean are you like quiet or like you a moaner?
I think I'm just a vocal person in general.
I'm not gonna lie. Like,
She can't answer.
I'm like a fucking porn star. Like,
I know that's right, girl.
I don't know, like, when moaning turn me on, like, it just makes me more wetter. Like, when I hear myself, just like, I'm like,
You turn yourself on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do so.
Do you prefer missionary or doggy style?
Honestly, girl, I feel like it depends on the dude. Cause like I feel like a shy dude is good for missionary, and a dude who just like know his shit is good, doggy style.
Are you like a person that make eye contact? Like,
Yeah.
You like to I don't waste no time. Like, I don't know. I am a person that like do eye contact, but I like to do it like more when I'm giving head. But like if you on top of me, I'm like shy. I'm like stop.
Like, really?
Yeah, like if I'm giving head, I'm like looking up at you like, is it good? Because I'm more of like I like a nigga like to tell me like what it's giving, like yeah, you doing this good, then let's kiss you that or whatever stuff. Like missionary for me, I'm kind of like shy, like. But if I'm on my knees or if I'm on my, you know. I'm like, nigga,
I would think you'd be more shy the other way though. No?
Because this is kind of like, I like giving head. I grew to that. Like at first it was like not my thing. Because I used to like hate spit and I just felt like, wow, I'm doing it. But like that turned me on too. Like I just, like if I like you, I'm like, yeah, I'll put you in my mouth.
Wow. I'll feel you good.
Like,
I agree with everything you're saying.
So do you prefer a shave or bald or like hairy?
I hate bald.
For real?
Yes, girl. Oh my goodness. Let's talk about that. I feel like it's amateur.
Really?
Yes. I be like, what's going on?
Okay. I feel like the first time I saw it, I was like, the first time I saw it, I was like, you know, famous and dating it. And I'm like, whoa. Then I saw a second one, I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, okay, it's like a new thing. Now I prefer it.
Really? I don't like it.
Wow. I like it's so clean, it's so pretty to see everything.
I don't like it to be pretty. I like it to just be like grown,
wild. They need to be pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
I love a pretty bald dick.
I feel like it don't feel good.
With Zyrtex Fast 24-hour allergy relief, find more ways to seize the day.
I like that there's less hair. I like to be here.
Well, we're women. I feel like we can be here.
Yeah, but it's like
don't feel like a guy is like y'all taking everything. You need to like match all of my energy.
Like that.
Oh my god.
Like a little bit of hair, but not too much.
Why not? You prefer yourself?
It just feels like a little boy. For me, oh girl. Bald ego.
Yeah, me too. I know someone like the man description. I'm like, just take that
Just take it all the way out.
So are you like a head person? Like, do you prefer head before sex or not? Like, really into head?
If they do a good job, then yeah. Because a lot of men don't know what to do. It's just like very aggressive.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to it. You gotta speak to it.
I can't say I don't like.
Can you talk about that? Is that too much? I just feel like men do be aggressive with that. I'm feeling like I know what to do. Like, oh my gosh, this is stop.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't used to be a head person because they don't be know what they're doing. I've had like 2 people that have given me mind blowing. Like, oh, okay, oh, okay. But yeah, for the most part, and I hate when they be looking at it. Like, just stop. Just don't. Let's just not do
I
that.
feel like maybe y'all should like look into that, because y'all are very instructional when it comes to women and giving head, but I don't think that y'all like the constructive criticism. I don't even think y'all just be even paying attention to women when you're doing that. Honestly, I don't know. Or women stop faking it so that they can learn to be better.
Yeah,
because they just need to learn to be better.
I'm glad we're having this talk, because stop faking it. Like
I faked
I will
it before because
limp, dead,
whatever. But if I like pull you up, that means I didn't. I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, just stop.
I'm gonna leave or ask you to leave. I'm probably gonna ask you to leave. You know what? This didn't work out. I'm gonna ghost you, honestly. Yeah.
I like to just like point you to just like kiss you, like
Yeah, like soft, sensual.
like kiss it.
Because I feel like she's
Because they watching good. I'm glad.
You gotta get to know her and talk to her too.
Yeah.
I hate an aggressive ass nigga down there.
Yeah.
I'd be like, stop.
Yeah.
It's almost like a woman using her teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like quit being so wild down there.
Exactly.
Like calm down. Have some manners.
Just relax.
Yeah, just relax.
A little pit bull.
Right.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
So, what you say about treating niggas how they treat us? Like dogging their ass out, or like you ever just like slutting a nigga out and just.
What is slutting a nigga out? Because I've seen that before, and I'd be like, ooh, have I done that?
I think like slutting a nigga out is just like really put your pussy on him. Like really just like you ever fuck the nigga, like you just make him lay down and you do everything. That's like slutting you out, like nigga,
Right.
Like you just, it's like a quick, you literally didn't do nothing but lay there.
I mean, I've been told by a man that I made him feel like that, but it wasn't my intention. It just happened.
Yes, but I feel like I like to sometimes
Take a man.
yeah, just dog him out, send him back to the street.
Girl.
I cannot.
Like niggas keep thinking they the prize.
No, especially nowadays. That's what I was talking about with the pussy power thing. Like, you are not the prize a woman is. That pussy is.
Hello. So you say you got like a new show. Let's talk about that.
I have a new reality show coming out.
What it's about?
This about me. Like in probably like a month or two, it'll be like cameras rolling. We haven't committed to a network yet, but it's gonna be on TV.
So it's like covering like your everyday life.
Everything.
Okay, I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Sweetie do behind the scenes. Okay, let's talk about this mirror.
Wait.
That you take everywhere. I'm like, how that mirror fit in your car?
Girl, it's just like magic. It just be like, put it in my little Birkin.
So are you currently dating?
No.
You're not?
Girl, I wish. No, it's weird. It's weird. I'm used to like good morning texts, good night texts, drive-bys. But no.
Nobody?
And I wish I was lying. Yes. You got some friends?
I was just telling you this niggas ain't shit. Listen, I'm dating when I'm still outside and I'm like, niggas just ain't shit. Like no matter how old they is.
You know what's hella crazy? I feel like when you're single in the industry, you know everybody's business. But when you're like dating someone, you don't know nothing that's going on.
Right.
It's like, because once I became single, like all this information started coming to me, and I'm just like, I can't believe some people be moving how they move.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's your type?
My type? You know what? I work so much that when I'm with a man, I want to be submissive. I want to be like led. I want him to like guide me. I don't want to be like the woman calling the shots.
Yeah.
Like I want like downtime. Like let me be like submissive. Like you know, just chilling. Like I want like a man.
Yeah, that's how I am too. I love like a man. Like I like a man that cook, rub my feet,
right?
Clear my hair,
Rub your booty. Exactly.
Can you talk about that? I don't feel like men like to do, like, I feel like they want to be told what to do, but they act like they want something submissive.
I really don't know what these niggas want anymore, to be honest.
They feel like the prize, so it's just like, oh, you tell me.
Yeah,
like, oh no, I don't like that. You tell me. If y'all really want to be like the leaders, then be the leader.
And lead.
So, because it's really not that hard, and I feel like me personally, if you let me make too many decisions, I'm not even attracted to you anymore. Like, I just kind of lose some, I guess, respect. I don't know. It's just like, I won't disrespect you. I just feel like you're not for me.
Yeah, I just feel like we all go to work and we come home, whatever. I feel like when you're with your partner, as a woman, I don't want to have to think about anything, really. I just want to show up and be cute. I just want, oh, we're going here tonight, get ready at this time.
I don't feel like that's today's man. I feel like today's man is like matching your energy. How do I look?
I know, like,
oh my gosh.
I do not want to be fighting for the mirror with my man.
Are you down in the bathroom?
Yeah, that's too much.
Like, why is it? You can be in there for an hour? Like, are they like, I just feel like they be watching your every move. It's like, I don't feel like y'all want to be a man. Y'all just want to be pampered. I feel like y'all could be.
And it sucks because it's like, it's good that y'all are finally studying us and getting to know things, but it's like the wrong thing.
It's for you. It's not for us.
Yeah.
Y'all are studying us for y'all. Y'all want to have hot girl summers, and I just think that's weird. I think it's
boys
weird.
Summer, city boys up. Yeah. Like, that's very feminine. Why is that even a thing? That's weird. It's too.
I'm the prize. I don't, for the prize thing, I don't think it has to be like a man or a woman. I think both people obviously just bring stuff to the table. So both people can be the prize. I don't feel like somebody should come. Yeah.
It's so much competition between men and women.
We're not supposed to compete. We're put here to work together. You bring this, I bring that. Simple as that. I'm woman, you're man. But when the line is like entangled, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to switch positions with you. So I don't feel like you should be all in my stuff either.
And then she's talking about it don't matter what age, they all
shots.
Oh my gosh. So even the old niggas is acting like that too. Y'all are from a different generation. What is y'all's excuse? Y'all not supposed to be acting like that.
I feel like them just like wanting to be young, so they're acting like the younger man.
But no, let me be the young one and you just be excited to be around that. Like, let it go. It's gone. What do you mean let go of? It's gone. There's nothing. What are you holding on to? It's not there.
Yeah, I think you should. It's gone sounds like an attack. I mean,
you're an older man. You're supposed to
embrace your new life. Embrace that next level. I feel like for older men, y'all don't.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to leave your inner child or whatever. Always be in touch with your inner child and have a good time and be excited for life. But to be out here trying to do what these young rappers are doing and what these young guys are doing, that's weird to me.
I feel like that's what that guy did with the shirts.
Please.
We're done. What's your thoughts on having like a date? Like, the experience.
I think dating is important. I think like when I was younger, as soon as I started talking to somebody, I just shut down everybody else. But like as you get older, you realize that dating is normal. Yeah. Like I think women like commit too quick. Yeah. Meanwhile, he got a whole roster, And I just like I'm all for like women just like living their best life with whoever they want to live it with. And since I've been single, like I do like dating.
Yeah, I feel like it's important today. I feel like it's important to be experienced because if not, it's like you don't know nothing. And I feel like with every person that you encounter and you like come in contact with, you learn something new.
Yes, you do, and you realize how different like men are.
Listen.
Wait.
I know it's like, cause it's like, I was like, damn, you know, like I missed out on a lot. Like, you know, before I was like, I've been in relationships, I've been dating certain people, but it's like once you like really meet somebody, they start showing you new things and just bringing out like a better version of yourself. It's just like,
that's what I want. I want someone to bring like the best version out of me.
And it's some men out here that can really, really do that.
What are you at?
Right. Send them my way.
I don't know. Shit. I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I don't even know.
Why y'all hiding? Where y'all at? Expose yourself.
Right.
Put yourself out there.
The girls is looking for you.
Man. Clearly. Even Saweetie. Sheesh.
She's ready.
What y'all doing?
You gonna make nothing up. I don't know. You just gotta find them.
You gonna find us.
So how do you feel about like dating older men?
Oh, I like it.
Like it. Have you ever dated somebody older?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like older men because they know what they want. They communicate, and it's like, I love it. You just know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very grown, very straight to the point.
Do you like older men?
I love older men. I feel like, for what I experienced, good and bad. I feel like just honest. They know what they want. They've been through a lot. They can teach you a lot, and like you can learn from them. I feel like I love men my age as well too, because I feel like we can have fun with them.
Right. I feel like older men is good during the day, and younger men is good at night. Because older men be getting tired. Yeah, they do. And it's just like, that's when I realized that they're older than me.
Yeah, like. They with the shit.
Like, yeah, with everything. Let's go.
Everything. Like whenever I'm older, it's like, hey, listen.
We got schedules.
I don't been there done that. Like, I have to start. We finna go outside.
That's exactly what it is.
Thank you, sweetie, for coming to my show. I love you so much.
I love you. When am I coming back?
Whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Period. I'm ready after the show. Yeah, me too. You're now watching Caresha Please on Revo.
The best show.
Okay. So, whew, that was really good. That was a really good. What is the show? Is this her?
Caresha Please.
Okay.
She be doing interviews. She has her own like talk show.
Okay, yeah.
It was good. I like this episode.
It was really relatable as far as talk shows go. Because I don't know. I just feel like they kind of be a little fake. But I feel like this one with them too. Like this was a really good conversation. So, like,
yeah, and it was really cute. And I love to see two pretty girls link up. Like it's so cute and just give each other their flowers. I love those moments.
Literal
and there were
flowers.
so many moments like that throughout the whole interview. I like the vibes too. I love Saweetie's dress. Girl, if I had the titties.
Oh my gosh, right?
You have some. I have none. But she looked good.
That
outfit is fun. Whatever. It looked good. It makes me wanna get cute. Like every time I watch Caresha Please, it makes me wanna get cute. Because she always has some cute girls on there. I mean, so far, how many episodes has been? Like for the last couple? Saweetie and Megan.
Yeah, maybe next time we can get cute for our video. And it's like inspiration.
Yeah, because we be chilling.
We need to get cute. Oh wow.
We need to step it up a little bit, okay? But it gives
one with the Beyonce with this one. That don't count. Okay.
That was chilling outside by the pool.
It
was cute. We look cute regardless, but I'm saying they're really done up and it's like a whole vibe, like a whole production.
Really
yeah,
nice.
we can go. You see, I love this. Like it's motivational. You know, there was no hating going on.
It's black women that are doing well that have the same issues. It's so relatable. They're both young. Like this is stuff that girls need to hear and men. But for us girls, I feel like you'd kind of be scared to have that conversation and go there with people because you don't know how other girls are coming. There's always some kind of ulterior motive. Girls, we need to get better. Girl. Just literally being honest with y'all. I'm not even like throwing shots, but like we just need to be better.
Honestly, and it's always the saddest part is it's always either has to do with somebody getting more attention than the other person, which winds down to it being about a nigga. Like, please, can we also, just retire
as much
that?
as we're not in competition with men, we are not in competition with each other.
Especially like, not for a man. If we competing, can we compete for something better than that?
Yeah.
Like, no offense, like I love me a good man, a good, fine, strong man. However,
I'll find enough.
Yeah, the one that's for you is gonna be for you regardless. All of this like animosity because who's getting more attention or it's just too much and it's ridiculous and it's a waste of time and energy when we could be collabing and having
bigger and better things. They literally we give men way too much attention. So if we could just work together, I don't even think we would look at men the same. So,
and then they would have to work harder too. Like men are way too chill right now. They not like we were just saying. They're not really like men.
They know y'all out here living for them. Just chill. Worry about you.
Yeah,
worry about us. Let's get together.
We talk about it too.
We be wanting friends. We're looking for people. Come and join us. Join us, cause I don't know.
You can sit with us.
Yeah. Let us put it in the comment if you would like to sit with us. Let us know where you guys are at. If you guys are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And as always, we will be back with another video. So we'll see you guys next time. Bye.